Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about my Dragon Ball Super Episode 86 review. Let's kick it off. Goku is flying up there to Kami's lookout, and they're on top of the lookout. And the next thing you know, then they does something I never thought the lookout could do. Spins around and starts floating around the earth. Hey, if it's not new to you, it's new to me. I've never seen it done that before. I mean, hey, I'm just being real. But basically, Goku's looking for the location of 17. Dende has spoke to Goku to tell him, hey, 17's done very good for himself. He lives on an island. He's got a family, and he's more powerful than he ever was before. And getting into this, Dende then goes into another subject. Hey, have you heard about the strong little kid? Goku's like, no, I didn't hear about the strong little kid. And he said, hey, maybe you should find him and train him to be a martial artist. And then Goku's like, what's up with, talking with me about this little kid? And the next thing they just get straight to the point. Hey, man, it's Kid Buu. And it's like a big flashback scene of Goku when he's blasting Kid Buu away with the spirit bomb. And they're like, oh, my goodness, Goku's like, oh, I remember, but I'll get down to it. Dude, that was so dope. I'm glad that they hinted at Oob. Oob, according to some rumors I've heard, is meant to play a big role in the next story arc. So, hey, waiting on it. Now, moving on. Basically, then they gets to the location of where 17 is, but it's not exactly where 17 is. When Goku's like, okay, I'll jump off the lookout and I'll fly around and I'll go looking for 17. And man, he finds him. What happened is he finds him with some explosions. Goku goes in the direction, but before Goku gets there, 17's kicking ass. I'm talking about knocking bullets, beating up poachers, and they got tanks. Basically, what's going on is that 17's like, get the heck out of here. Goku arrives. And let me tell you about the reintroduction of 17. They really delivered here. Basically, 17 is very kind of charismatic, sarcastic, pretty cool, very chill, laid back dude. He's like a cool old friend who's he's really new because last time we saw 17 he was kind of really a threat or whatever, or an enemy. And he's really cool, man. He's straight up cool. This goes into more poachers coming, and 17's telling Goku, hey, try not to kill him, man. And the next thing you know, they're kicking their butts, and then they move on. 17 introduces Goku to the Monosaur and says that the poachers are always after the Monosaur's horn. 17 even acknowledged the fact that he was meant to kill Goku because he didn't recognize Goku when he met him. He just said, look, I don't know how you look, but your voice sounds very familiar. So 17 acknowledged it. He pretty much just gets to the point where, hey, what was he said? He said, I recognize your voice, but I was supposed to kill you, but I didn't do it because I got absorbed by Cell. There we go. Next thing we know, we go into a mode where, the sun is setting, man. They're chilling out on the island and everything. Then Goku says, being that we don't fight, let me test your strength. 17 kind of knew he was going to get to that, and these two start fighting it out, man. Goku goes Super Saiyan 1, and they start battling out. Dude, animation is sick. Straight sick. They're killing it. They're not playing no games. I'm just being real with you. They're fighting it out, and look, the animation just went real. 17 is a beast. 17 is not a joke. 17 is not a game. 17 is battling it out, man. He's kicking Super Saiyan 1 Goku's ass so much to the point Goku had said, hey, I knew you was going to be strong. I knew you was going to be that strong. So Goku's like, all right, time to go blue. Power up. Boom. Straight Super Saiyan blue. And Goku hits him with the command wave, and 17's still coming. These two end up battling out, man. I'm shocked because I'm like, how in the hell can 17, fight Super Saiyan blue? But, I mean, man, great animation on the fight scene thoroughly. From the ocean to the sky to the clouds down to the ocean, in the ocean, where it ends. Due to 17 saying, hey, let's not hurt the dolphins. Shout out to 17 and shout out to the nature people. That's what you do. Eventually, this leading to some scenes where Beerus eating a whole lot of food because he's sitting with Old Kai, Supreme Kai, and Whis, and he's like, hey, this could be the last meal I eat. I mean, it's kind of funny, but not really. So the next thing you know, you get to this point, it's nighttime. Goku's talking to 17, tells him, hey, look, I'm looking to recruit some great fighters for the tournament. Can you join? And then 17 automatically looks at Goku, and he's like, no. So the next thing you know, Goku's like, wait, man, look, this is a tough situation. And because 17's like, he's not going to do it because he has to take care of the wildlife. 17 even says, I got 3 kids, man. I'm thankful for the Dragon Balls. I'm alive. I'm here. And Goku's like, look, we need to go into the tournament. And then Goku's like, Trunks and Goten, they can hold down the island. They can protect the animals. And, 17's like, well, wait a minute. Now, I recognize Trunks, but Goten, never heard of him. And then Goku says, hold up. You win a lot of money if you win. 17 has no care for money. He cares for nature and life. Goku just said, you know what, cut the bullshit. I'm just going to get to the point. Look, this is a tournament where if our universe loses, it gets destroyed. Okay? So I'm going to need your help. 17 goes into this line and says, you know, everything gets destroyed eventually. Crazy, right? We are left with a to be continued feeling. At the very end of the episode, the space poachers come in. I think they're looking for the Monosaur's horn as well. I don't know how guys all the way in space can hear about that, but it is what it is. I'm just happy. This is a great episode. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10, man. It's so dope. They did and let me tell you, the fight scene, they answered all the anticipation. I was not upset with this episode. This episode was brilliant. And I cannot wait to see the next episode, which is Goku and 17 teaming up to take on the Space Poachers. This is going to be dope. I just want to say, check it out as soon as you possibly can. This is your boy, Bobby Beast. All peace, all love and respect. Thank you, and hold down, and one.